Jax, and I wanted to show you something that's a pretty common affliction with horses, especially in rainy weather. So I want to show you his hindquarters. He does have it pretty much all over him, but you see these little tiny bumps. And I'll give you a profile here too so you can see better. This is called rain rot, and this is from all the rain that we got from the first hurricane. Pretty much all my horses have a little bit of this right now. And I'll try and get as close as I can and show you. I'm going to zoom a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to try and get in here. Alright, so this is just one. If you look underneath here, it's like a little teeny tiny crusty area. It's kind of like a scab. You can usually pick them off. And it sometimes is not comfortable for the horse if you do this, but Jax is actually liking it. I'll show you. It's like a little tiny scabby, fungusy, little nasty thing. And what do we do about rain rot? So there's a nice product out there called Coat Defense, which is a powder. But I do not have any right now. I normally do, but evidently we used it last spring and I did not buy any more. So I do have some nice antifungal shampoo that we can use on him. Something else that I have found that works is if you use a surgical scrub, get them nice and wet in the wash rack and then put surgical scrub on them with a sponge and leave it on them and let it dry. This stuff disappears in a day. But we do try and pick up all these little scabs, not necessarily like what I'm doing now. You can use a tool, you can use a plastic curry that has teeth on it. Just make sure it's not painful to the horse. It gets to a point where it's not for them, where it's trying to come off anyway within the hair shafts. It's at the point now where it's trying to heal, but this can take a while. It's also very, very spreadable. So I have to keep washing all the pads. So if, say, Boss doesn't really have much, so if I use this same pad on Jax and go use it on Boss for a lesson, this can spread to Boss. But like I said, most of my horses have it. Boss has just a little bit. Jax, I think, has the worst case of it. June got it pretty bad too, and it literally just feels like little bumps. So of course, I'm gonna go into the tack room and scrub underneath my fingernails because this is very, very spreadable. Also, if you have a horse that has rain rot and you have another horse that doesn't, don't use the same tools on the horse that doesn't. So when this is all said and done, I'm going to bleach all of the grooming tools. I'm going to bleach all the brushes, and I'll show you what we have here. They all have their own grooming basket. So they all have their own halter and lead. They have all their own stuff. So fly spray, curries, brushes, main brush. So they don't share their grooming supplies with other horses. They all have their own stuff. I'll show you if I turn around. Queen has her basket, June has hers. So that's a good thing, but what I'll do probably in another week when it starts to die down and I can give these horses some baths with some antifungal shampoo, I'll go ahead and bleach all of these. So I'll put them all in a massive bucket with some bleach water, leave them overnight, and then dry them in the sun, and that should kill the fungus. That's it. If you guys have any questions or comments, you know what to do. Put them in the comment section. I'm happy to hear from you. And I will answer any question you have about a horse, even if it's gross. Queen wants to say hi. I'm not going to touch her till I wash my phalanges, though. And that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.